Most students within the Ensembles Community School District started music as soon as their 6th grade. But for a few students, including me, I started music in 8th grade instead. This decision, when I decided to join music and learn my instrument, the cello, was one of the best decisions I had made. It gave me so much happiness. Why am I bringing this up? It's because actual research has come up that learning an instrument can tend to have many benefits, including psychological, social, and emotional. And I'm also going to show you why it's never too late to learn an instrument, no matter what age you are. Many people, when they decide that they want to learn an instrument, end up backing out because they believe that it takes too much time, stress, and money. And while it does take a little bit of each, they tend to not see the total amount of benefits that come from learning an instrument. One of the benefits include the psychological benefits that you get from learning. According to sonomusic.com, psychologically, learning an instrument tends to help increase the amount of brain function that you have, both on the left and right sides. There's a stereotype that smarter people tend to play instruments. And of course, it has been found by research that is kind of true. Also, according to Sono Music, since more of your brain is active, it means that it uses a lot more of your brain just to learn the instrument in itself and to also help you with subjects outside of learning the instrument, including math and science. As mentioned earlier, playing an instrument uses both the left and the right sides of your brain, which helps improve many aspects of your memory, both cognitive memory, which is more of the aspects between learning and memorizing, and muscle memory, which is the aspects of your brain sending signals to your muscles. So learning an instrument can end up helping you, whether it's studying for that big test or getting down a good softball pitch. Along with the psychological benefits, there are also emotional benefits to learning an instrument. I want you to close your eyes and think of the last time that you or someone that you know was stressed out. What did you do to try and calm down? Well, for a lot of people, what they did was listen to music. For musicians that play instruments, typically playing the instrument has a similar effect as listening to music. It helps them be able to calm down. According to Classic FM and psychologist Jane Collingwood, music can have a tremendously relaxing effect on our minds and bodies, especially slow, quiet classical music. This type of music can have a beneficial effect on our functions, including slowing pulse and heart rate, lowering blood pressure, and decreasing stress hormones. Along with this, learning to play an instrument and performing with that instrument can help a person gain more self-confidence, especially when performing music that they like. So, whether it's performing on a stage in front of a crowd or just simply performing for your teacher, you tend to be able to express yourself in ways that words just simply can't. Also, you can learn to play music that you enjoy listening to, which just adds to the metaphorical stack of happiness that comes from learning an instrument. Along with the emotional and psychological benefits, there are also many social benefits that come from learning an instrument. So if you think about it, or if you ask any of the students within any of the music departments here at AL, you will hear them mention about how they're participating in their music department is not only participating in a community with people that you can understand, but it's participating in a community that's as close-knit as family. According to penmed.com, they had an experience where they brought together 40 different students who had previous experience in music to create an ensemble and bring back what they loved in their life, which is music. This tend to show beneficial results for those who participated and tend to help add a layer of happiness and joy into their already busy schedules as they could get back together and do something that they enjoyed together. Now, along with all of these benefits, I also want to mention, as most of you are either juniors or seniors, that it's not too late to learn an instrument. Most people did start in 6th grade or 8th grade like me. But to be honest, you can be any age you want and you can learn an instrument. Age does not affect how many benefits you can get. Also, according to penmusic.com, they did a study where elders from 65 to 80 years old started taking piano lessons and learned for 6 months. Over those 6 months, it was found that those that took the piano lessons had faster processing of information and better memory overall compared to those who did not take music lessons. Now, I want to show you today that even though you may not be an instrument group now, and though you may be graduating soon, there are still many communities within both high school, college, and local communities that you could join if you wanted to join one of these close-knit families. Let's go over what we talked about today. Today we talked about the psychological, emotional, and social benefits that you can get from learning an instrument, and that it's never too late to start learning an instrument. Whether it's singing or learning a physical instrument like a string or wind instrument, there's many different benefits, and all that you need to do is take the first steps to play your first notes.